Hi, my name is Ava Oliver, and today I would like to talk about mental health issues and the effect that it has on our society and it has on the individuals that we love and care for and spend time with every single day, and how we are able to better these issues and grasp a more concrete understanding of what these issues may look like and how to handle them. Imagine you're walking down the street and every single person that you walk past has a weight on their shoulders. Everybody's is a different size, everybody's is a different shape. Some people's are heavier than others, some people's are lighter than others. And this is often how we should view mental health issues, or how we should view every person who suffers from mental health issues, is that everybody's issue is different, everybody's level of weight that it holds on their shoulders is different. And today I really want to talk about what that can look like in humans and individuals, and how to go about bettering these humans, individuals, and providing them with a safe space and making them feel comfortable to talk about these things and raising awareness in our society. More people need to know about mental health issues as soon as possible, in my opinion. According to the World Health Organization, at least 1 in 4 adults will suffer from some sort of mental health issue at some point in their lives. Imagine a young person is just completely stressed out with school and doesn't know how to get help, doesn't have the resources for it. Imagine that an adult is depressed, working their job, and fears that if they come out and talk about their struggles, that they will either lose their job or be fired. The consequences are huge for people who suffer from mental health issues. Mental health issues can lead to really, really bad things. A lot of people end up homeless. A lot of people end up abusing drugs. A lot of people end up with a lack of community, if not all of those things. The worst of all, of course, is ending your own life. In fact, suicide is actually the second most common cause of death for adults between 15 and 29. The need for understanding has to do with all of us. Whether you've had mental health problems yourself or you know someone who has them, it's very important that we create a safe, welcoming space for people to be talking about these kinds of issues, because they are getting super common nowadays. I believe that we should push for programs that raise awareness about mental health in our communities, our schools, our workplaces. These programs should be able to teach people power and teach these people that society's judgments don't have any impact on their issues, and it doesn't matter what anybody else says. It makes it feel safe for people to ask for help, and it makes them more inclined to come forward when they're having these issues and talk about it with others. We can meet the urgent need for mental health education and help by holding workshops and classes, teaching people how to handle these kinds of situations and knowing what to look for, knowing for the warning signs and stuff like that. Many studies have shown that places with good mental health services have lower rates of mental illness, rightfully so. And but unfortunately these places need money and they need funding for these kinds of things. And a lot of businesses, schools, companies don't want to allocate finance for this kind of issue because they think it's a non-issue. But these programs would be really helpful, and using those finances, we would be able to teach people how to help people in these kinds of situations. Picture a community where we're comfortable talking about these kinds of issues and it's not stigmatized and people don't feel ashamed to tell people that they've been struggling. Students know how to deal with their stress, and they know who to go to when they are feeling stressed and know what to do in order to escape that stress. On the other hand, if we don't address this need, we're just continuing this cycle of suffering and pain, and adults who don't know how to reach out for help, and adults who feel alone and isolated in a world with 7 billion people. The effects could cause more people to be depressed by not wanting to reach out and not wanting to ask for help. This would be bad for our society overall, because the more people that don't reach out for help, the worse it gets for them. If we start now, we're able to make a better future for ourselves by putting mental health first and making sure that people feel supported on this journey towards getting better and journey towards wellness. I really want everybody to know today that supporting mental health campaigns and the people by having a talk with your friend, sitting down with someone you think is struggling, setting up a workshop, or even having a talk with somebody about allocating some sort of program or funding towards mental health issues can make a huge difference. We can end this shame and we can end this stigmatism by building a community that supports everybody and their mental health if we work together, and we can all make the world a better place for everybody involved. Thank you.